One of the challenges at my level as a as a head of IT, I see is the extent of visibility that we have in the business processes and as well as the end-to-end processes to make a difference to the customer. In my experience, what I see is often we come across a situation of heat zones. When I speak to heat zones, what I meant is a specific area of our organization is highly advanced or probably is in a different state of tune as compared to certain other processes. This effectively doesn't help a good image to the customer, because when a certain amount of processes are very highly advanced and the expectation is different, so when he counters back with respect to another process, it completely disorients the customer. To give you a practical example, in our petrol stations, if you are a fleet customer, you probably don't even have to interact or do anything. Your complete transaction is using RFID is automated, right? So you come here with your car, you fill your petrol, you just leave. You don't even have to exchange a card, you don't have to do anything, etc. But at the same time, the process of reporting a lost and stolen is completely manual in process, right? And I'm taking my own example so that I can be confident. Another example I've seen with respect to banks is that this is with respect to my experience in the Middle East, and specifically in Oman before I moved to Bank Muscat. Onboarding onto a bank was completely easy, but exiting with the bank was absolute difficult, right? So there's a stark difference with respect to that experience. There have been instances where, don't take it as any criticism, but it's a practical experience. So when I had to exit Oman, my deposits were held back for 2 months, citing that a complete cycle of the transactions need to be held in place and so on. But practically, we are speaking at IT level, millisecond-based transactions, which we are speaking about. And the answer that was given was, we need to wait so that no transactions reflect back into your bank account. So you often find heat maps, and people responsible are the management and the customers look up to the IT department or us to front end this. But the challenge we have sitting in our positions is that the end-to-end visibility is quite difficult to achieve, and sometimes we end up creating heat maps or heat zones, wherein certain part is very advanced and certain part is very lacking behind, and we may overlook, or sometimes even when you implement certain systems, we fail to educate the complete line of business as to what it means and what changes at them. So it can be attributed to change impact analysis, but that remains as a quintessential problem, because artificial intelligence or even whatever we can actually look up in the industry to bring it up, but unless you are doing it up from scratch, if you're building an organization from scratch, that offers a different set of challenges. And if you're actually improving or making a difference to an existing organization or a traditional organization, that has its own challenges with respect to what I said.